Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a review and first impression. It's kind of like a two-in-one. Anyway, how do you differentiate between a first impression and a review? Because if you think about it, every review is a first impression. But anyway, that's beside the point. So today we're going to be trying the Freckle Tint pen. I don't know if it is a pen. I think I just added that word on to the description. I don't know what it is. Is it a pen? Is it not a pen? We just don't know. We're soon to find out though. This is by the Lottie brand. I've never tried any makeup by the Lottie brand. I believe that it is a UK based brand and I have heard very positive things about their products, but yeah, I'm a virgin. I'm a Lottie virgin. This is a temporary faux freckle skin tint. Oh, I thought it was a cruelty. Oh yes, it is. It's cruelty free, which I always now will look for with any products because it just makes me feel like so much better about, you know, using that product. I know I'm looking very sweaty and oily and let's say dewy. I'm not going to put myself down. I'm going to say I'm looking very dewy today. It's absolutely boiling here in Manchester. Anyway, boring. Nobody wants to know. So this Freckle tint costs £6.95. The reason for me wanting to buy this was I have been in two minds about whether to go and buy the Freckle pen, but I've always been a bit kind of reluctant just because of the price. That pen costs about £18 and that's always kind of put me off from actually buying it. But I heard like such positive reviews about this Freckle pen and this is half the price as the Freck one. And actually one person actually reviewed this product and said that it was basically exactly the same as the Freck version but just for half the price. So I am feeling very smug that I did not go ahead and buy the Freck one. I'm just going to read you out a brief description of the product. I was typing in Freck. I was like typing it for this, I was typing Freck. So, oh my gosh, could you imagine if I'd actually got the Freck page up and I was just reading you out their description? I probably would not have even noticed. Anyway, so Lottie. Yeah, there's no description. Okay, I'm just going to insert like the description here for anyone that actually cares. And I'm going to read you out the directions. It just says, gently dab Freckle tint onto your skin. Lightly tap with your fingertip to soften the freckle shape and then remove using normal makeup remover. So that sounds like so straightforward. I think I could even do it and not mess it up. So this is sold in two shades. You've got light and then I think you've got like medium, although I wish that it was sold in three shades because really like light and medium, that's just not sufficient for anyone. This is a lot smaller than I expected and you know that's a sentence that I never enjoy saying. You know, I know it only costs £6.95 but like how many uses is a freckle fanatic actually going to get out of this? Also, some of the other reviews that I did read, which by the way they were overwhelmingly positive, but yes, some of the more negative reviews were basically saying that this product didn't really have that much longevity. It would just kind of wipe away. So like even when they had set the freckles. So okay, basically I just wanted to fill you in on the plan of action. So as you will see, I've got no makeup on whatsoever, just my foundation and a liquid highlighter. I thought it would be fun to test out this product on kind of bare skin. Is it bare skin if you've got moisturizer on? I don't know, but I'm going to try the product out on bare skin today. And then tomorrow I'm going to be trying it out on a full face of makeup just so that we can see how it looks over foundation and on bare skin and how it kind of wears on both like bases. This just looks like your standard, you know, like a little eyeliner. Kind of looks like that. I'll just do a little swatch on my hand. So it looks like a chestnut brown kind of shade. Okay, so let's just do a trial run on my hand. Okay, so this is a very similar kind of process as the one I usually use when I am creating faux freckles using a liquid eyeliner. I have created like a whole video talking about that and it's my favourite and my best way to create realistic looking faux freckles. Also because you are using liquid lipstick, they tend to like last really well. But I've just been deeply intrigued about these actual freckle tints for a long time. Do I think you need to invest in a freckle tint specific kind of product. No, you can just use, you know, a liquid lipstick. Okay, so guys, we are just going to do this. We're going to learn together. So why am I saying freck? And when I'm trying not a non-freck product, I don't know. So as we can see, we got the freckles on the face. So I'm just going to take my finger and I am just dabbing them around. I don't know if you meant to do this or you meant to just like dab that. You meant to do it like one freckle at a time, just freckle and dab. But I don't think so, because I think get the most out of the product. Like just dab a couple of dabs all around. Like, look at that. I always do worry a little bit, like when I'm faux freckling, you know, up like high up on my cheekbones, that sometimes it can look a little bit like melasma. It can look a little bit like, you know, skin discoloration. So I think you do have to be quite careful about where you apply your faux freckles. But oh my gosh, I think this looks really good and it looks very believable, which is the name of the game. I think freckles have a very like youthful look and it can definitely take 10 years off you, so I'm all for that. So of course, by the way, just let you know, I will be updating you later to, you know, how they've lasted. It's probably a good thing that it is very warm and sunny here today, because we will really be, you know, giving them a really good workout today. My freckles, that is, not me. I never work out. But oh my gosh, look at that. Another thing that I had promised was that I was going to do like a tutorial, not really a tutorial because I'm no expert, but I was going to show you how I use henna to create faux freckles as well, which is also really good if you want faux freckles that have that ultimate lasting power, because henna will last you for, you know, weeks. But I mean, it's a terrifying experience because it's a big commitment, because, you know, if you get it wrong, you're going to be stuck with those faux freckles for weeks. But anyway, oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this. It's such an easy way to create faux freckles. And, you know, you can just tap your faux freckle however many times you want to tap it to, you know, kind of lighten it or, you know, change the shape. So I like that. It's a very kind of, you know, flexible product. You can kind of create exactly the type of faux freckles that you've always dreamed about. It's going to be really hilarious actually on my school run when, you know, I see all the other mums and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know Anwen had faux freckles. Oh no, they won't. They'll say freckles because they won't know it's faux. Or do you think they'll be on to me? They'll be like, oh, she definitely just created herself some faux freckles here. I always think freckles on the nose are just adorable. So adorable. I wish I had actual freckles. But then I know loads of people that have freckles. And, oh, hey, dude. I hope that's dude. Anyway, it is. So I just felt a little something touch my bum, at my bum. And luckily it's dude. Hey, dude. Are you coming up? You can come and say hi to everybody if you like. It's very camera shy, dude. Dude, you're welcome though. If you want some attention, you can pop yourself up, say hi. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Dude is my cat. Just in case I didn't mention, like, that Dude was a cat. You're probably thinking, there's a dude under Anwen's makeup chair touching her bum. Like, what have I tuned into today? Like, what's the side hustle there? I mean, really? Oh my gosh, so this is great. What I'm realising though, the product does dry kind of quickly because I'm trying to like go over this one faux freckle. And as you can see, he doesn't want to lighten up. He's just happy. He says, no, this is... Oh, he's got my charger cable. No, dude, you already broken one of my charger cables, honestly. If you like having cables in your house that stay intact and do not get eaten, I just would not recommend any pets, like particularly not bunnies or cats, because they just will want to eat your cables, which is not fun when you work from home and have important things to do. Oh my gosh, anyway guys, do you know what? I am really like, oh, that's a big one. Holy macaroni. Look, oh my gosh, I went too far. You know when you get a bit too confident? Oh shit, oh yeah, I got a little bit too confident with that. Okay, right, anyway. So, oh my gosh, like, guys, I know it's a lot. I know, but I have to say this is the most, like, freckly my face has ever been. Like, I have the highest level of freckle achieved here, and it was so quick, so easy. I mean, I've been filming for 13 minutes, probably 10 minutes of that was just the introduction, so I feel like it took barely any time, and it was so quick and easy to do, because, you know, if I had my way, I would be creating faux freckles every day. But, you know, when you're in a rush and you're getting ready for work and trying to, you know, get the kids dressed and try and stop all your animals, not eat your cables, it's just busy. And I opt out of doing faux freckles because it can be a bit time consuming, whereas, you know, this is a product that I could just have in my makeup bag and it would just be like just a really quick way to create some faux freckles. So I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm loving it. I just feel like I look about 21. I know that's wishful thinking. I know I don't look 21, but I feel like I just look like more youthful and just like, Okay, so my review of the actual application, so easy. So, and I love the look of it, but we need to really test out how this product wears over time. So I am going to be keeping this on for the rest of the day. It's currently 12 o'clock lunchtime. So I'll check back in just before I am set to, you know, do my evening skincare, and I'll let you know how well the faux freckles have lasted. And then you'll be seeing me again tomorrow when I've got a full... Dude is now messing with the table on which I am mounting my camera, and yeah, no, dude, no, this is not working for me, dude, and no, dude, can we at least pretend that I am a professional trying to do professional things? I was having a one-to-one with my manager the other day, right, and dude is in the background just climbing up the curtain, climbing up the house, like, oh my gosh, he thinks I live in a madhouse. And then one of the bunnies started to eat my shoe, so I had to say, oh, but stop eating my shoe. And then the cat, the bunnies, they were fighting. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be allowed to work from home for much longer, because I was kind of, you know, trying to put a case forward to work from home all the time. And I was saying, look, I just find it far less distracting working from home. But then obviously there are distractions. But so I've just come into my bedroom because I wanted to show you just a little bit of a close-up of what the freckles look like. I'm stood right in front of my window, so I just wanted you to just get a closer look. I really like them, and I think they look really natural. The only thing I would say is the shade looks to be maybe just a little bit warm, like a little bit like red undertone. So maybe I would prefer if there was more options for shades, and I would definitely go for more of like a cool toned kind of brown. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to particularly notice. Like, are they going to notice that it's a little bit of a warm tone? And what have I done there? Anyway, I'm really loving them, so I will check in later. Can you see? I was going to say the knickers on the radiator, but there's not. They're my shorts. Oh, guys, we almost had a nostalgic knicker on the radiator moment. But I promise I will arrange for there to be a knicker on the radiator moment coming soon. I will arrange that. Okay, I never thought I would say that sentence. But anyway, bye. So I'm sat in the car just about to go and do the school pickup, and I just wanted to show you how the freckles are getting on. So I've had them on for about 3 hours at this point, but keep in mind I have just been sat working from home today, so I've not really been out and about much, but I think they're looking really good. Like, and I still feel 10 years younger. I do. I just think they've just added like a je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, they're holding out really well. But the true test will be, will they still be on my face after I have done the school pickup? Because it is a notoriously sweaty time. So fingers crossed I will still have some freckles on my face. But anyway, I'll do a little update for you later, and we can see how they've gone on. I feel like you can see them from back here as well. They have quite good impact, and then definitely from here. I'm like, oh yes, okay. Is this other football mom at Alex's football training, and she has loads of like really beautiful natural freckles. Maybe they're not natural, maybe I'm just assuming. Maybe she's got onto the Lottie product, but no, I'm pretty sure they're natural. And like whenever I'm talking to her, all I can think about is how beautiful her freckles are. I just don't hear anything she says, I just nod and agree with everything, and I'm just thinking, wow, I love your freckles. Oh my gosh, so I very almost messed up, and actually kind of messing up now because you can see my naked back, but it's fine. It's a back. You're not really seeing anything, but I was just about to jump in the shower because it is so hot. So I was just about to jump in the shower, and then I suddenly remembered, oh my gosh, I've not done my update. So I just wanted to update you to let you know that school run is successfully completed, and the freckles, they stayed on really well. And I can be quite oily, but admittedly, I've not really had them on my face for very long, but I'm desperate to have a shower because I'm sweating everywhere, out of every orifice. So I have to have a shower. But tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the wear test on with a full face, so I'll have my foundation on and I will apply anyway, I'll have it on for how longer tomorrow, I promise. But oh my gosh, after day one, I have to say, top marks. She says being careful not to flash. By the way, look how much my tan has started to come off. Like, what is that all about? I mean, it was looking good the other day and now it just looks really patchy. Anyway, okay, so it's actually a few days later now. I didn't end up filming the freckles on the face of makeup the day after, as I promised, but I have been testing out this product more over bare skin, and then today, because it's the weekend and I actually had time to do a full face of makeup, because it's odd really, because it used to be, you know, when I was like going into the office and working from an office in the week, I would be wearing makeup all week, and then at the weekends, other than filming, would never put makeup on. But it's like the other way around now. It's like, don't wear any makeup all week because I'm working from home, and at the weekend, oh my gosh, here she comes, Mrs. Glamorous with makeup on. I feel like I've given this product a really thorough testing out. As you can see, I've got it on today. It works just as well on top of foundation than it does on bare skin. The only thing that I would say, if you've got like really oily skin, definitely just go over the freckles with, like, you know, your regular kind of setting powder. I've not actually had an issue with the freckles freckling off, honestly. They seem to stay put really, really well and have good lasting power. I honestly have very little negative things to say about the product, especially keeping in mind that it costs like £7-ish. I think it's actually really good value for money. However, and this was the question I had before I bought this product, the question I had was, do I actually need this when I actually have found a really good, easy and effective way to create full freckles myself using the liquid lipstick technique? And I was thinking, well, why do I need this? Because the joy of the liquid lipstick technique is, you know, you can use any shade, because liquid lipsticks come in every single shade, so you can A, have a bit of fun and play around and pick a shade that you really want to use, or you can pretty much 100% guarantee that you're going to find the absolute perfect faux freckle shade for you. I think the question was, did I need this? And do you know what? It's a tough one to answer, because do I need it? No. Do I need any of this makeup? Definitely not. Do I want it? Yes, and that's a whole different story. I think the main advantage of like this faux freckle pen I like the little freckle, like the brush. It's really, really small and it makes for application really, really easy. The one thing I would say after reviewing me using the product for the first time is you can't really go in like heavy-handed. You do have to take your time. You do have to like be very like precise and barely touch the brush to your skin, because otherwise you end up with like one big giant freckle. I was rocking like a massive giant freckle on my face one of the days, and I would have got rid of it, but it was just kind of hilarious, so I just kind of left it. It was charming in its hugeness. Yeah, you do have to be like really, really dainty as you're kind of applying the faux freckles, and you only can really do like a really like maybe 3 or 4 at a time, and then just kind of pat them out. My one complaint of this product is the shade. The shade is just not right. It is very kind of warm toned. I would describe it as being like a chestnut brown, and it almost has like, you know, like red undertones to it. So I think for me, like this being a light shade but being so warm, I don't really understand why they did that. I think for the lightest shade, it should be like kind of cool tone really, because I just don't really think the shade is working for me, and I can't really see it working. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone can pick their own shade, and whatever they like is a shade that works for them. But I just don't know why they didn't go in with like a cool tone. Okay, so I was actually correct, and that very rarely happens. But this Freckle Tint Pen, which I've just realised is called the Freckle Tint Pen, but it is only available in 2 shades, which are light and deep, which is a shame because it's just not very extensive, and it's not really going to be accessible for a lot of people, and that is literally like my only complaint is the shade. However, just whilst we're on the website, I can tell you that this product has received a total of 4.5 stars out of 5. Does that make sense? 4.5, yeah, it does. Okay, and that's from 154 reviews. So, I mean, generally this is a very well-liked product. I know that Lime Crime have created a freckle pen, and that costs about £18. Freck have created a freckle pen, and that's like £25. So I would definitely say, right, if you want to try a faux freckle pen, there would be absolutely no harm in giving this one a go. I think it's a really, really good product. It's cruelty-free. It is affordable. It's easy to use. It has longevity. If you're interested, why not give it a go? I do still think that the liquid lipstick technique is the way forward. And I will put a link to the kind of, I don't want to say tutorial because that makes it sound like I think I know what I'm doing, and I don't, but just a video of me showing how I do it. I'll link that below just in case you're not familiar with the liquid lipstick technique. I don't expect you to be, honestly. I'm just going to end the video today with reading out just a couple of snippets of other people's reviews, and the reason I want to do this is because I think that it may just give us some other people's feedback as opposed to just me, you know what I mean? Let's see, what do other people think about this product? I actually really love reading other people's reviews, whether it be for a film, YouTube video, not reviews but comments. I love reading the comments on a YouTube video. In fact, sometimes I just spend all my time reading the comments and I don't want really listen to the video. Also, you know, you can get some like tips and tricks from other people's reviews. Somebody said that they were a bit disappointed. They were expecting something. They weren't expecting something. I don't know. They've not worded the sentence well at all, and it just makes no sense. But they say that as soon as you tap the product onto your skin, it totally disappears. That's really not the experience I've had. Maybe she's just going in like super heavy-handed. I'm not saying that I don't believe her, of course. Like, I believe her struggle, but just not the experience that I've had. She says also that it's very orange. Well, if it completely disappears after you tap it in, how the fuck do you know it's orange? I'm starting to disbelieve this commenter now. She does finish off the review by saying it was cheap, so it's fine. Even though the shipment fees are quite expensive to France, overall not quite happy. She's French, so English is her second language, so now I feel like a total shithead for criticising how she worded something. But anyway, so she says it was cheap, so it's fine. But that, no, you deserve better than that. You can't just say, oh, it's cheap, so it's fine. Oh, okay then, missing money bags. Just got money to burn, apparently. By the way, I am just being hyperbolic here. I just thought this would be like a fun way to end the video. So Naomi says this stuff is amazing. It looks so real and natural, and she's going to be using it forever. Anonymous says the only downside is that they easily rub off, even with setting powder. Again, not my experience, but you know, everyone's skin's different, and you know, maybe that had something to do with like the base product she had. Maybe she had a very like greasy, slippery moisturizer, or just just maybe like a very, I don't know, like slippery foundation. Who knows? So Jennifer says that she never writes reviews. I never trust someone that says I never write reviews. I just think I'm very kind of, I just think I'm very, what's the word? Judgmental. I'm very like, not curious. I just don't really believe things a lot. But yeah, I never trust one that says I never write reviews, because I think to myself, I think you're the kind of person that writes reviews like every day, but you always start them with I never write reviews. She says that she has freckles and naturally. Oh, well, are you just bragging now? I mean, really. I want to enhance and add more, and this is the most natural solution I have tried so far. She says they look 100% real, 100% cute, and noticeable. And she's very happy, and she says that they match her natural freckles perfectly. She's bragging again. She's just bragging because she knows anyone reading these reviews really wants to have freckles, and we can't have freckles, so we're having to go faux with the freckles. And she's bragging. Rachel says, oh my gosh, I love this. She was debating buying the Freck one, but it's so expensive. I know, I feel you, girlfriend. I was in the same boat. I ain't got the bank account for Freck. She loves it. She loves it. Anonymous says that the shade is disappointing. Girlfriend, totally agree. Okay, so Emily says, nice, but quite a thick brush. What? Are you on crack, Emily? The brush is really fine. Like, what were you expecting? If it was any finer, it would be invisible. Like, what? And she does, however, say it's very warm toned. So I have to say, yes, Emily, I definitely agree with you on that point. But it's completely unreasonable to expect the brush is going to be any smaller. Okay, so someone else has just commented that they wish that there were more shades. Looks really natural when you blend it out and stays for a few hours. The tint is very long lasting, easy to apply. It only took a few days. Oh, I'm not interested in how long it took for your parcel to arrive. So sorry, but all I want to know is like about the product. Just tell me, are you going to bitch about it? Are you going to rave about it? I don't give a shit how long the parcel took to get to you. I don't give a shit. That's like the most boring thing ever to say. And I'm sorry, I know I'm being sassy. I'm just being hyperbolic. I feel like if I say I'm being hyperbolic, I can be as bitchy and sassy as I like, and nobody can say anything. Oh, hello, my gorgeous dude. Hi. Hi. I should have put some dreamies up, because then dude would want to be here more. Anyway, guys, so I think that brings us to the end of this review. I really hope that you found it helpful, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, like if there's anything that maybe you want to know and maybe I just didn't mention it, or I don't know, you just got some questions, I don't know. But whatever you want to get off your chest, just feel free to ask me in the questions. Ask me in the questions. That makes no sense. Can you see how oily I am? Like, why am I this oily? Like, I do not know. I am going to go. I really hope that you found this review somewhat helpful and informative, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. But if by some slim chance I've missed something out, or you have a very pertinent question that you really want to ask, just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one.